Oh hey, what's going on YouTube? Matty Beard here, sharing solutions to help you live up to your full potential. Today I'm out at one of my foraging spots and it's still pretty early in the season. As you can see, there's quite a bit of snow still here. A little bit more than I expected, but we are kind of in a little valley here that's kind of cut off from the sun most of the time. So this is one of the later areas to kind of warm up. So I actually had to put some shoes on for this one, and I'm gonna go for a little wander and see what we find. So one of the things I do like to do this time of year, obviously there's not a lot coming up yet, but the more you understand the trees, better off you're going to be able to find some of the mushrooms that are associated with them and some of the other plants in the habitat. So it's always good to to learn your trees, learn what's around, what's in your area. We do have quite a few maples and oaks in this area. But a couple different ones. One right back, kind of right back there, kind of big one here. Stands out amongst the others. Get a little closer look here. I do believe this is a black cherry tree. Now, why am I excited to see something like this? Well, there's a certain type of mushroom that tends to grow in and around the black cherry trees, and that is the amazing morel mushroom. I will definitely be making a note of this when it gets a little warmer out, to be coming back here and checking out the area, checking out the ground around it, and see if I can find myself some morel mushrooms. I haven't found morels in this area yet, though I am quite optimistic to find some future. This is a hot spot for quite a few different plants and different mushroom species. I found scarlet elf cups out here. I found some dryad saddle and a whole ton of different greens. But like I said, this area is in a valley here, so it does tend to turn at a different time than most of the other areas where I do find my morel mushrooms. So yeah, beautiful black cherry here. I will be coming back to see you in the springtime. And here's something that I will be going into a lot more detail later on in the season here. It's already starting to come up, and I've heard that this stuff, it just grows and grows and grows no matter what time of year it is. That's this guy here, and this is garlic mustard, and super invasive species. Once you rub it between your fingers and you smell, it's got like a very very garlicky type smell to it. I'm actually planning on making a whole lot of pesto this year, and I'll be sharing a few videos with that once I come out. This stuff will grow all over the place. It is, like I said, super invasive. It grows almost all winter long as well in some areas. As you can see, one of the first ones to come up here, there's quite a bit of snow around, and it's already started to come up. Once you recognize garlic mustard, you will see it everywhere. It is not just in the forest, but it takes over lawns, takes over gardens. So if you see it, it's one of those ones that harvest as much as you like, and your other plants around it will thank you, because it is an invasive species. It releases a toxin in the ground that tends to kill off other species that are native to an area. So stay tuned for some of those upcoming springtime episodes where I'll be foraging and canning and jarring some of the great delicious pestos that nature provides. So let's head on and see what else we find. another mushroom that is actually just walking up here on. This is pretty old. This whole tree right here is covered in the most popular mushroom that you will find, and that is turkey tail. Now this is a medicinal mushroom. Beautiful. You can see some of the colors. It's got some blues and purples, reds in there. It really has that look of the turkey tail feather. Now this is pretty old stuff. This has definitely been here, as you can see. It's been here over the winter. But what a beautiful find here. This whole tree here is just totally covered, and it is a beautiful fungus. Again, this is a medicinal one. A lot of the natives to Canada use this as a medicinal, and a lot of people still to this day use it as medicinal. Super magical mushroom. Not magical in the sense that it's psychedelic, but magical in its healing properties. So yeah, what a beautiful find. Yeah, not very fresh, but still beautiful. Look at the colors on that. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous mushroom. All right, on we go. Oh, now here's something. This is from last year here. This is one of my favorite finds. Let's see if you guys can get in here. You see this? This is the ostrich fern. Now, obviously, this is this is from last year, and it's already opened up and everything like that. But we will be finding this all over the place during the springtime, and you can collect these up until they're about 6 inches before they unfurl their fronds and turn into big ferns like this. And they are, I guess the best way to describe them would be nature's shrimp. I would highly recommend getting out and foraging some of these fiddleheads. These are the ostrich fern, and I'll do a recognition video and go through how to determine this from its lookalikes. So not too lookalike, but some of the other ferns that you don't want to eat. But this is the ostrich fern. This one's safe to eat. But again, I'll be going back, and once this comes springtime, once the new ones come up, I'll be sharing this as well. This is one of my favorites. Saute it up with some butter, olive oil, garlic, some of the garlic mustards. You got yourself just delicious little snack. Well, what do we have here? Look at that. That is a wild bag of someone's dog poop. It's kind of sad that people, leave stuff like this just out in the woods. I mean, come on. There you go. That's a little better. That's the way to do it. Let nature take its course. No need for plastic. On a lovely frozen foraging day, it is good to get out. Get out of our holes that we've been stuck in for the past few months. Get out in nature, soak up some sun, scope out some of our spots, get a feel for what's to come, look around, check out the trees, check out what's coming up. Oh, what we got here? This is a black birch. Now you can tell it's got some of this distinct paperish kind of bark peels off. Now, in this area we tend to have a lot of white birch. It's definitely a more popular one, I find, but still a black birch, good tree, beautiful find. You'll definitely find a lot of turkey tail growing in association with it, on it, and also the mighty chaga, which has always eluded me. I have yet to find it, though a few of my friends have. So, hey, maybe this year will be different. Maybe I'll be finding myself some beautiful chaga. Chaga is a medicinal mushroom along with the turkey tail. Birch trees, you will find a lot of the medicinals, not so many of the delicious edibles that I like to go hunting for, but still the medicinals are great mushrooms. So, good to learn your trees, especially this time of year when everything's bare, there's no leaves on the tree. To be able to recognize some of the bark patterns and get familiar with your trees that are in your area will help you when you're out searching for some of these edibles that we like to get out searching for. That way you're not just wandering around with your face glued to the ground. You can scope out some of these trees, and this is also why I like to get out this time of year, because I can see from a distance some of these trees that are a little different. A couple more back in there. I believe those are shagbark hickories. Some of these trees that stand out that I might not notice during the warmer months when everything's already growing in and everything's green. So this is a good time to get out and scope out some of your spots, check out some of your favorite areas, see what's going to be coming, check out some of the trees, and familiarize yourself. You familiarize yourself with the land and see what you can find. It's always exciting to get out. So this is a shagbark hickory, and as you can see, let's try to get a good look at it. Literally looks like a kind of shaggy top dude. Kind of looks like me with my beard, right? If I was a tree, this would be me. A couple more over here. And very easy to recognize bark patterns on these guys. Beauties. All right, on we go. Look at that. Now, that is a lot of turkey tail. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that. This tree is covered. And this stuff's a little fresher than the stuff I found earlier. Not as yellow yet. So, and still pretty soft. Not the freshest stuff I found. Still probably look to find some fresher stuff for harvesting, but cool find for sure. Beautiful. Well, it's starting to get a little cooler now. Clouds are coming in. My hands are pretty frozen, and I'm pretty happy with some of the finds from today. Glad to bring you guys along with me, scope out some cool little areas for the upcoming foraging season. And I'll be sure to bring you guys back out once all the snow is gone. I'll be back out barefoot, rummaging around, collecting, and sharing some of the little tips and tricks that I have with you guys, so that you can get out and see what's in your backyard. You never know what could be right around the corner. A little pocket of forest that you have in your neighborhood. Get outside, explore, see if you can name a few trees and a few plant species that are in and around the area. I always encourage people to get out and learn a few different species every year. But until then, smash that like button, guys. Really makes a big difference. Helps out the channel, helps me get out to you guys more, share what I love to do, getting out in nature, doing some fun activities, getting ourselves back to being happy, healthy humans. So there you go, guys. Thanks for coming along with me. It's going to be a good year. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep getting out, keep exploring. Enjoy yourself. Much love. Peace.